Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, where I learned this truth from. Peace, salutation, blessings, and mercy to you elect members scattered all over the earth. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, meaning He exists. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His beloved Son, meaning He delivered. And the true Israelites are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, according to biblical prophecy and according to the Spirit. All right, as well as those of you scattered all over the earth, even some looking like the nations of the places where you've been scattered. But according to your genealogy, bloodline, DNA, you're an Israelite. All right, peace and salutation to you. Okay, and as you see the title of this video, they're coming for you. All right, they are coming for you. Okay, and this will be another quick lesson, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, to be edifying. All right, it says Biden administration asks Americans to report potentially radicalized friends and family. Okay, so hey, here it is. This is the beginning of this devil coming down with great wrath. All right, he's asking Americans to report potentially radicalized friends and family. And the scriptures prophesize this. All right, and this is targeted, of course, towards the men of the Lord. All right, and all so-called conspiracy theorists who do videos exposing this devil. All right, and the downfall of Babylon the Great, America. All right, all those who were against the that injection. Okay, all those who were against the MOB. All right, the M of the beast. All those who were against, synthetic meat and the alphabet movement and, everything demonic that this devil's coming with. Now Biden is asking for family and friends to turn you in, to report you. All right, but also prophecy could be fulfilled because the scriptures tell us that our friends and our families is going to come against us. Okay, so let's get into the scriptures. I won't even read too much on this article. I'll read this little description right here. It says President Joe Biden's administration announced their plans to create ways for Americans to report radicalized friends and family to the government in an effort to fight domestic terrorism. All right, and this devil is a devil. Man, he's the only terrorist. All right, he's always screaming terrorist. He's the only one that's been killing people over all these years, bombing people. All right, deceiving people. It's you. All right, but he knows that amongst a household, you may have 5 members in the household. Okay, and let's say 3 members or 4 members are all with the NWO. All right, with this devil's plan, they completely down with his movement, but then that one person in the house is against it. All right, well, now this devil is asking for that person to be reported. All right, and we know this is in the scriptures that your own family members is going to come up against you. All right, so let's get straight into the scriptures. Okay, and I'm gonna just start off with the Revelation 12, and then we'll go furthermore into it. This is Revelation 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil, which is the physical counterpart of the spiritual entity Satan, which is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, all right, who's ruling the world. It says, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, all right, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And you can link that up in Luke. I beheld Satan falling from heaven as lightning. Okay, because the days are being sped up, and this devil knows that he don't have too much time left due to us Israelites waking up, due to the so-called UFOs, the chariots he sees. He knows his time is at an end. All right, due to the uprisings on the earth, people awoke to his whole demonic agenda of the NWO. All right, so he's getting ready to come down with great wrath. All right, by draconian measures. All right, it has begun. Okay, it has begun. All right, now let's let me get, before I get the other precepts I had in mind, I gotta just go to this real fast in Matthew 24 and verse 10. And Yahushua told us that our own family was going, I know, brother, our own family is going to come up against this. Brothers out there, you know, you brothers, we got moms and dads and grandmas and uncles and brothers and sisters and cousins and aunties and, you know, co-workers and friends we had in the world. They all took the jab. All right. They all going to take that M of the beast. Okay. They all going to take it because they down with this world and they for doing anything to keep this world going. Even if that means delivering you up to Satan, just like they did Yahushua to get you put to death. All right. They with it because these people are evil, demonic, and selfish. Okay. So this is Matthew 24 and verse 9. It says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Okay. So some of us is going to get, you know, put in those concentration camps. All right. Some of us going to go to prison. Some of us, they going to behead. But the key word is some of us, not all of us. But the ones of us who do got to go through that aspect of the straight gate, hey, it's all for testimony. Okay. And you have a sure reward waiting for you on the other end. All right. Which is a crown of life. Glory after Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So that's nothing to fear at all. Okay. And we got the great example in Stephen when he was being stoned to death. Okay, more than likely, he didn't even feel any pain because while he was being stoned, he looked up in heaven and he saw Yahweh and Yahushai sitting on thrones. Okay, he saw Yahushai sitting on the right hand of the Most High Yahweh, and that brought joy to him while he was being stoned. Okay, so if that's our lot, hey, fuck it. Okay, and let's get to the point, verse 10, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another. And many's about to be offended, okay, because they talking about they ain't going to lift no major mask mandates unless, you know, all get jabbed up. So those of us who's against that jab, they call us anti-maxers. Okay, the people who got the jab, they going to start looking at us funny. They already doing it, okay, and they going to hate us and want to lay hands on us. Let me let this noise pass by. All right, then shall, in verse 10, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another. All right, so your roommate, your woman, your grandma, your mom, your pops, who you thought was going to be with you to the end, who you thought would never turn against you, hey, they may betray you. That's why Yahushua, you know, said, who is my mother and who were my brothers, but them that do the will of the Father. All right, so the brothers in this truth, that's your true family. All right, they're all you could trust. Nobody else. You cannot trust anybody else. All right, that's why we got to be careful on what type of information we reveal to certain people we know. All right, we got to be careful how we move and what we say around them. Because at any given moment, they could just betray us. It says, and shall hate one another. All right. And I'm going to skip to verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And we want to be found enduring to the end, so we can see the salvation of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in front of all of our enemies. Okay? And iniquities abounding and the love of many is waxing cold. Okay? And this devil is coming out with this now. All right? To fulfill prophecy. Because prophecy says that many is going to betray one another. All right? And Yahushai already told us that the family members, he came to bring division. All right, let me see. Let me type that in before I, hit these other precepts real quick. Let me just type in division and see if it pops up. Let's see. Okay, this is the doing of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All this drama that's getting ready to come to the earth. This is Luke 12, starting at verse 51. The point is in 53. It says, suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. And what's bringing division? This gospel. Okay, this gospel, this true understanding. All right, us, Lord's will, I be a part of the elect repenting. All right, and telling our people not to take that jab. All right, not to take that M of the beast, which is that micro thing. Okay, and I'm saying it like that on purpose, that micro thing. All right, don't take that or you're going to be destroyed. Stop eating pork. All right, stop eating shellfish. Stop eating anything unlawful. Okay, stop committing adultery. But this message we're preaching is what's causing division. All right, it says in verse 52, for from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided. And that's what I was speaking on earlier. 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. All right, and this devil, he's getting ready to make this happen. Biden administration asks Americans to report potentially radicalized friends and family. All right, so he's getting ready to bring this to pass. It says the father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father. And why might that be? Because maybe the dad took the jab. All right, he got that injection, but the son is against it. Okay, it says the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Okay, so this is the time we're living in, where whole households are about to erupt in chaos and violence. All right, not even thinking about the neighbors inside the same household. It's going to be turmoil. All right, and it's a great movie on Netflix. I'm gonna just type it in real quick. It's called the MOB movie. Let's type that in. I mean, not Netflix. It's a YouTube movie. And this is a must watch for any brother that's in the truth. Okay, boom. This movie right here is called, actually not the MOB, it's called the NWO. All right, the NWO movie. Okay, and it's about that M of the beast. Okay, and they show it. They show the last scene of the movie was a woman getting beheaded because she didn't want to take that M of the beast. Okay, but the point I brought this out because it was a scene in this movie where the girl you see with the blonde hair right here, her parents, they took the M of the beast and she didn't take it. And her parents, when she wasn't at home, called the government on her. All right, they called like, yeah, we tried to convince her, but our words won't work, so we're gonna leave it up to y'all. All right, so don't be surprised if your beloved mom, your mother, your beloved father, your grandmother, your grandfather, your uncle, all right, or whoever you close to, don't be surprised if they turn against you, all right, and seek to have you arrested or even put to death, because prophecy tells us so. All right, now I'm going to just end it off on a couple more of these precepts I got. Well, actually, I'm going to just end it right here. This is 2nd Ezra 16. And let's see. Straight to the point, verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection. And what does the word insurrection mean? It means a violent uprising, synonymous with the word sedition. So in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Okay, and who fears the Lord? That's brothers in this truth and few sisters. Okay, that's why, Lord willing, we ain't gonna take no no jab or no Emma the Beast. Okay, because we fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and what he said the consequence would be if we take that, which is a grievous sword and the fire of his indignation. Okay, we fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, so we ain't down with this devil and his NWO or nothing he's coming with. But the rest of the world is, the majority of the world is, 99.9 something percent of the world is down with this devil. All right, because the elect, all right, that's just a small percentage of the rest of the world. All right, out of 8-point-something billion people on the planet Earth. Okay, the elect is just a small percentage of that. Everybody else, they gonna die because they gonna take this devil's poison. They gonna take his stamp. All right, and therefore they gonna be destroyed. But before then, they gonna come up and rise against us in insurrection. Those of us that fear the Lord, that's not gonna do these things. Okay, but ultimately they're all gonna lose because it's written that the elect is gonna be delivered from all this. So I'm gonna just end it off in Revelation 11. And you can read in Job 5 about how we're going to be delivered from 6 troubles. And then the 7, no evil's going to touch us. All right, so no matter what we going through, yeah, it's going to be scary. You know, it's going to get rough. All right, and Peter, I believe in 1 Peter or 2 Peter, it says the righteous is going to scarcely be saved. All right, so that's at the hair of our chinny chin chin. But, you know, the elect will be saved. But this is Revelation 11 and 12, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. All right, getting beamed up in a chariot. All right, a so-called UFO. That's how the elect is getting up out of here. And then here's the point, and their enemies beheld them. All right, so we getting ready to have great enemies. All right, we already got great enemies, but it's going to be some surprises. Your enemy might be your woman or your mom or your dad or grandfather or whoever. It's going to get to that point. But all of them evil people who wish us to be jabbed up and chipped up and thrown in a prison or concentration camp or put to death, they gonna see us getting beamed up. Okay, they gonna see our reward. They gonna see the reward of the righteous getting beamed up in those ships. Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and we gonna see their reward. We gonna see their destruction. All right, so I'm gonna end it off right there. Lord's will, this lesson was edifying. All right, all praises again to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well. Peace and mercy to the elect. Hey, they coming.